Hi, God bless you. I'm Pastor Juliet. You're welcome to our Women and Finances class. It's a weekly class every Tuesday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. We hold it to talk about finances and pray about our finances. So right now I'm going to be doing the teaching on women and finances. The topic today is building multiple streams of income as a woman. Building multiple streams of income as a woman. So, what am I trying to talk about? I'm talking about how to stop relying on one source of money. How to stop relying on one source of money. Now, one of the biggest reasons women struggle financially is not lack of income, but dependent on one source of income. Many women don't have issues with money, getting money, but the major problem they have is the fact that they have only one source of income. I was listening to a woman of God some weeks ago, and she said in a year she developed 19 streams of viable source of income. That's profound. Like that's really, really profound, very huge. And you could see how far it has helped her. You could see where her life has grown, ministry has grown because of how, or rather, the sources of income she has. So it's advisable as women that we learn to build multiple streams of income. Avoid depending on only one source of income, especially in today's world with the level of financial instability. It's not advisable to depend on only one job or only one business. There should be a place where you have multiple streams of income working together to bring money for you or bring money to you. As the Bible says in Ecclesiastes 11 verse 2, invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8, and you do not know what disaster may come upon the land. So God's principle is diversification, not dependence. God's principle is what? Diversification. There should be various streams of income, not dependent on one source of income. So simply now, what is multiple streams of income? What does it mean to have multiple streams of income? Because when we talk about multiple streams of income, many people think, do this, do this, do this, okay? You're just hustling here and there, running here and there, your mind is scattered. No, multiple streams of income does not mean your mind will be scattered, running here and there. No. What does it mean? Multiple streams of income means having more than one way of earning money at the same time. Having more than one way of earning money at the same time. So it's not about running here, doing there, doing this, doing that. It's about one source, or rather one part that has several channels that brings you money at the same time. So think of a house with one tap for water, one tap. If the tap stops running, there'll be no water in the house. That's how one source of income is. Imagine a house with borehole, water tank, backup water source. That house is secured. So long as water is concerned, that house is secured because they have the tap is there, the borehole is there, the water tank is there, backup water source is also there. That is how income should be for us as women. That is how income should be for us as women. It shouldn't be only one tap giving one water to the whole house. No, there should be backup source of income or source of water. There should be borehole. There should be like various sources of income. So let's look at types of income streams that you can venture into. You can have a primary source of income, maybe a job or a business. Yes, that's very important. Then you have the side business. There's what we call side business. There's what we call skill-based income. And that one is digital income. And of course, we have investment income. All this now is something we need to look at in our various classes. The primary source of income, your side businesses you can do, okay? Then of course, skill-based income, digital income, investment income. I think we're going to have a special class for each of these topics so that we have a better understanding of it. Now, why Is one source of income dangerous? Why is it dangerous? The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 27, verse 1, do not boast about tomorrow. You see, just imagine that scripture. Do not boast about tomorrow. So, why is only one source of income very dangerous, or rather dangerous? Because, in fact, before we talk about that, a woman who depends on only one salary, school holiday, what happens? No payment, job delay, financial stress. Emergency comes up, she has to run around looking for where to borrow. Such a miserable life. A teacher depends on only salary. When school closes, that means no more income. Income stops. But your need continues. Pressure increases. So one income gives survival. You just manage to just live for the day. But multiple streams of income gives stability. It gives you stability. So how to start what you already have? How to start with what you already have? The Bible says in Deuteronomy 8 verse 18, God gives power to create wealth. Let's say, for example, you already have the school. Maybe somebody has a school, like me to have a school. What do I do? Is to look for a food business. Maybe I run a food business inside the school, something that the children can buy. I seen that as a side business. Then ministry, I'm into the ministry. I can run a teaching like what I'm teaching now, And then, of course, uh, maybe I can also do an online teaching for school children too. I seen how multiple streams of income comes. Now, when these things are done and money start coming from them, I don't need to run here and there. I'm just one place and I'm having various sources of money or income coming to me. So you don't need to start everything new. No, you don't need to start something new. You just need to multiply what you already have. Multiply what you're already doing. For example, tuition fee, holiday lesson, after school programs, that's somebody like that runs a school, books and workbooks, assessment books. If it's the food business, you want to do food business by the side of the school you're teaching, you can have zobo, snacks, granite, egg, all these little things that children can easily buy from you at the moment. Then, of course, for the ministry, you can run a mentorship program. By God's grace, this is a mentorship program. You can register and be a part of the mentorship program. You can run a paid workshop. Training materials can be sold. So you see that these are various sources of income. Now, build one step at a time. How do you build your multiple streams of income? You do what? Build it one step at a time. Zechariah chapter 4 verse 10. Do not despise small beginnings. Do not despise small beginnings. The mistake so many people make is that they try to start 5 businesses at once. That's a very big business mistake. Whereas the correct way to do it is what? Start one, stabilize it, and then add another one. I seen that you start one business, the one you're doing, once it's stable, you find a little one to add by the side of it, not to start a brand new thing altogether. As time goes on, you multiply it. Think of cooking. You don't cook all meals at once, do you? No, you don't. What do? You prepare one dish at a time. You don't cook egusi, okra, all of them that are boiling the same time. You're putting ingredients in the same time. No woman, no matter how expertise you are, or you are very good. No, you can't. You cook one meal at a time. After cooking egusi soup, you bring it down, you enter into okra. After okra, you want to cook rice and stew. After rice, you cook stew. Are you getting it? That's how this multiple streams of income works. So, step one, you can, let's say somebody that has a school, you can make sure you solidify your school, make awareness, get students, focus on getting students. That should be your focus. You focus on the first one that you have to make it grow. Then you add food business to it, add one skill, skill-based income. You can look for a skill that you can learn, and start practicing inside there, and then expand gradually. So let's look at practical streams you can build. Here are some realistic streams of income. Let's say for a school owner, school fees is there, admission fees is there, reading clubs, learning materials, holiday lesson. I seen that. That's your main core source of income for a school owner like me. Then, of course, you can add the food business, you can add chips, zobo, drinks, bulk orders for meeting as inside the same school. Then, of course, lesson plans, can develop lesson plans, which other schools can buy from you, workbooks, scheme of works, nursery and primary guide, parents buy them. I seen that. And of course, ministry based, you can have women conference, like our women conference that is coming up this weekend, training programs, mentorship sections, digital teachings, like what we're doing now. Then you see, with all this now, you can apply this to your own, whatever you're into. So a woman, let's say, starts a tailoring shop, let's say for a tailor now, you start selling fabrics. As you're sewing, you sell fabrics, you start teaching people how to sew, you start taking bridal orders. Before you know, you train others, you create online classes, you build multiple streams of income. So you don't need to start something new entirely. You just expand what you already have. So as for this week now, after listening to this teaching, what do you do now? List your current source of income. List all the things that brings you money. Then write one way to expand each of them. One way you're going to expand each of them. That's your assignment for this week. And then choose one new stream of income. One new stream to start inside the one you're already doing. Then commit weekly time to build it. Commit weekly time to build it. Track all incomes separately. Are you getting me? Please don't make this mistake. Starting too many things at once. No, no, no. You're going to be putting yourself in a tight corner. Avoid no focus on your core. You know your core source of income. Focus on that one. That is what you should give your full attention. Then avoid spending money without tracking it. Make sure you take your effort to track your expenses. Then please avoid copying others without direction. Oh, this person is doing this, let me join. This person is doing this. No, avoid it. And finally, avoid quitting too early. Oh, it's not working. It's not giving me what I want, so you quit. No, avoid it. Stay on it. Keep pushing. Keep expanding. So in conclusion, God does not bless confusion. He blesses structure. So you're not called to struggle with one income. You are called to multiply what God has already placed in your hands. The Bible says in Matthew chapter 25, verse 29, to everyone who has, more will be given. See that? So God expects us to multiply whatever we are into. Multiply. Think multiplication. Think of increase. Think of spreading, diversification. I see God help you in the name of Jesus. See you in our next class. We'll talk about the various investments, source of income, how to go about it. Like we said earlier, God bless you.